The child also will not sleep. A very long time ago, during the days of Omole, the labeled tyrant, the days of the big-headed Ibikunle, the self-acclaimed Grand Commander of Great Ife Aluta forces, long before Awo Hall fell, and SUB was the second most interesting sport on campus. The union was still strong and had executives in all the halls of residence. In the hearts of Angola, the fourth room of a block labeled H, there resided 9 fresh students, and I was one of them. Every morning before the cock made its first cry, knocks would vibrate on doors and voices would beckon on the fresh students to come out for morning devotion. Many would go out, especially the obedient ones, the ones that have no choice, the ones that are naturally spiritual, and the ones that follow the crowd. Many students would equally remain in their rooms and protest angrily because their precious sleep had been disrupted. I was in this category. I was neither an atheist nor a traditionalist. I was born a Catholic, but I am one with liberal ideologies. This characteristic gave the brothers the picture of a sinner whenever they come to me. I was the major target of a particular brother, and he would not leave my bunk until he was sure that my stubbornness was more than his perseverance. He would stand for 30 minutes at times, repeating, "Brother, wake up, it's time for devotion." Eventually, he would go back disappointed after failed attempts, feeling like he had wasted his time again. There came a lovely Sunday. Prior to Ibikunle's school shutting Aluta, Brother Lekon, as we all called him, came early in the morning. It was obvious I was the reason he entered the room. He greeted other roommates and came straight to my bed, where I lay in humble anticipation. He asked if I was going to church, and I lied that I wasn't going. Upon further questioning, I told him I was tired and wasn't strong enough to prepare for church. I was whining, hoping to start another time-wasting argument. To my greatest surprise, he fetched my bathing water. Despite the long queue in Angola Hall, ironed my rough clothes, polished my shoes, and bombed my pasta so that I could eat something. I dressed up and followed him to the giant and popular Deeper Lives bus, which conveyed faithfuls to his church for service. The bus drove safely to the Deeper Life Christian Fellowship (DLCF) worship center, and we alighted. Fortunately for me, the church was on the opposite side of DLCF, and to fulfill Brother Lekon's wish, since his wish was for me to go to church, I crossed to the other side of the road and headed toward my church. Brother Lekon, as well as the other faithfuls, stared in bewilderment. "Bro Toby, this is the way to church," he shouted, pointing his finger towards DLCF. "That is your church? This is my church," I replied, pointing at Our Lady of Perpetual Light too. Bro Lekon was disappointed. The DLCF members who witnessed it were disappointed as well. If they knew how much effort Bro Lekon had put into making me get on the bus, they probably would have slaughtered me in their minds. Our elders often say, "The child that said his mother will not sleep also will not sleep."